Hey everybody. Okay, so before we start this Q&A, I just have some quick, exciting news. Almost knocked over my light. Recently I've been doing some beta testing for a app. I can't get it open. And with this money, they gave me basically Amazon gift cards, which is okay. And since I never buy anything off of Amazon, when I have a gift card, I'm like, I'm gonna spend it immediately, because if not, then I just let it sit there and I forget about it at some point in life and someone else uses it on my account. With that said, I got this nice tripod. I can't open it, which is kind of sad, you know. One thing about this tripod that I really like is that it doesn't just hold like normal cameras or anything. There are certain attachments out there for your iPhones, for your GoPros to put on your tripod. Well, this tripod has all of that in one. I hope it is, oh my gosh. Is it really that? Okay, nope, that's what I thought. I was about to say, if it was this small, I was about to be ticked off. But no, that's not the case. So this obviously comes with all these different attachments, I think. They say you can put a GoPro, you can put an iPhone, all of that jazz on here. I don't know how that's possible. Yeah, the attachments are the thing that I threw. I'm really excited because for these Q&As, especially when I need a tripod the most, this is what I have. This is to give me the height. This is just for more height, and then I lean my phone against that. Yeah. So I'm super excited about this. Also, excuse the way I'm dressed. Usually I'm more presentable, but I had a stomach bug appear last night, and not like throwing up, you know, sorely sick, contagious, just some stuff I guess didn't go well. Anyway, so I've just been sitting around reading all day, but then I was like, I need to film the Q&A, and this thing came, so I was totally motivated. Cool. We're gonna put this on. And we're gonna get to the Q&A. Let's go. Oh, this is a strap. Let's get to the Q&A. What would be on the? Oh shoot! Like I forgot to turn off the air. Air quality's hard. I'm not joking, guys. I'm surrounded by tripods. One for lighting, one for the camera, one for a background, one for a back. Let's get on with this. What would be on a gag reel of your life? My life is a gag reel. What are you talking about? What's the most useless talent you have? That I'm really good in a video game out of millions of people who play it. I'm one of the top like couple thousand in the world, but they don't have any competitions for me to compete in. Like Fortnite, Call of Duty. Yeah. What is the dumbest way you've been injured? So I've had cuts, scratches, bruises, whatever. And a lot of them I never got really scars from. We have chickens in our backyard, okay? So this one time, this chicken just walked over my knee, scratched it, and to this day, I still have the scar. I mean, it wasn't deep or anything. It was like, just like literally, it just scratched me. But yet I have the scar. Have you seen Solo, the new Star Wars movie? What are your thoughts? I have seen Solo, and I thought it was a pretty good Star Wars movie. The only thing I didn't like about it was the person who played Han Solo. To me, didn't look anything like Solo, didn't sound anything like Solo. I mean, and we're not talking about, this was 20 years ago, people. We're talking about probably 5, 8 years ago, 10 years ago at the max. I mean, the guy wasn't 16 here, I'm just saying. But if he was out of the picture, like if he was just a normal, like if he was just a Star Wars character by himself, not Solo, Lando Calrissian was pretty good, but if Han was just another Star Wars character, would have been a really great Star Wars movie. I still liked it. I liked it better than Rogue One. So, what is the dumbest thing you've ever done in your life? In your childhood or adult life? Eat off of a garage floor. Wasn't like a meal, guys. It was like a chip, okay? It was a chip. The weirdest fact about yourself. I have a slight touch. What is the weirdest fact about yourself? What is weird about me? I don't know. I find a lot of things are weird about me, but most people find them normal. Maybe that's it. Thinking I'm weird, but I'm not. I'm gonna say that answers your question. Top 5 favorite songs. I don't really have favorites of anything by any means. If I do, I don't rank them. It's just in my favorite category, you know, it's not ranked. But right now, I guess you could say the top 5 songs that I'm listening to currently over and over again that I'm not getting tired of is Clearly, I Don't Know My Name, and Beautiful Thing by Grace Vanderwaal, and then What a Beautiful Name by Hillsong United, and I Can Only Imagine by Mercy Me. I'm having to read that and not looking at you guys, so eye contact is hard. If your house was burning, what 3 items would you grab to save, other than your family and dogs? Ow! Well, because my family would grab everything else that I want, so like my older brother would grab all the computers and hard drives that I don't need to grab. So what I would grab is this picture by my bedside of my late dog and this leash of my late dog and probably my phone, because then I wouldn't be able to vlog. Did you ever have braces? Thankfully, no. Do you like crunchy peanut butter or smooth peanut butter? I like smooth better, but here's the thing. I like a smooth, soft peanut butter sandwich better. If I wanted it crunchy, I put some Doritos in it. But other than that, smooth peanut butter. I don't like crunchy peanut butter because usually when I have it, when I bite on it, the nut rubbing against my teeth, it squeaks and it drives me nuts. No pun intended. Who was your role model when you were a child? So when I was a child, going back to, I guess I could think of a role model, was about 12 to 13, and I wanted to be in the movie industry and still do. I highly respected the movie director Christopher Nolan. His movies and the way he would do stuff was very intriguing to me. So for instance, he directed the Batman movies, the Dark Knight series, and the way he took that story and made it kind of his own, he put his original twist on it, I thought was really cool. He kept his own originality to something that he perceived and saw in his own eyes, and then had the mysterious, the twists in all of his movies, even in his independent movies like Inception or The Prestige, there were always these huge twists, and every minute you're literally trying to think, what is going on? Or his movies were so complicated and complex that it really made me think more about how I wanted to tell a story and keep people on edge, or that type of thing. Who was your favorite teacher and why? Well, I was homeschooled, so I only had my mom. Hi, Mom. Yeah, my fave. What is your favorite cheesy pickup line? Have you ever used it for real? Number 1, I don't have any cheesy pickup lines. Number 2, I would never say a cheesy pickup line. And number 3, if you guys out there are that desperate to get a girl by using cheesy pickup lines, go back to the drawing board. What would be your perfect job? My perfect job would be directing, writing, and acting in one of my movies. I know that's 3 jobs, but that would be the dream job / jobs. If you could have true love or $1 million, which would you choose? True love all the way. Have you gone into a room and forgotten why? Absolutely. Because certain brain medications have certain side effects that make you forget things. Why am I doing this vlog again? If you could invite 5 famous or noted people, past or present, to dinner, who would you choose? This kind of goes back to the favorite song thing. It really depends on my mood, I might be watching Marvel movies and want all Marvel people. I might be watching something else and I want to invite those people. But the 5 people I'm just going to say right off the top of my head that I can actually would want to be with would be Robert Downey Jr., Chris Pratt, James Spader, Hugh Jackman, I don't know, female, because we got to throw a female in here somewhere. Either Scarlett Johansson or Megan Boone from The Blacklist. One of the 2. Okay, so Megan Boone from The Blacklist. I was looking up other stuff she was in. I got kind of sidetracked here. And then I was just trying to see her in some older stuff that she was in. And this movie was classified as horror, but that was probably the least horror film I've ever seen. Yeah. Okay, moving on. So, to answer the final question, to have a more efficient answer, what do you want? Robert Downey Jr., Chris Pratt, James Spader, I think that's how you say his name, Hugh Jackman, and then I'm just gonna say Scarlett Johansson. I mean, maybe Megan Boone. We're gonna say one of those 2, depending on my mood. We'll just say that. Depending on my mood, Megan Boone or Bone. I don't even know. How do you say her name? Or Scarlett Johansson, period. Guys, Q&A is finally over. I'm sorry for the inconsistency and the unprofessionalism that is here today. But again, I was sick. I was in dire pain from 9 o'clock last night to 10 o'clock this morning, basically. So I'm sorry. If you want to leave a question for the next Q&A next Wednesday, be sure to leave a comment below. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can get notifications from when I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I have a special guest for Friday's vlog, so be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. And if you could, hit that thumbs up button. Until next week's Q&A or next Friday's vlog, which you need to check out. I'll see you next time. Peace.